Hello, good afternoon from California. This is Sali Saji. Hi everyone. Thank you everyone for joining here. So my name is Sali Saji. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse in USA. I've been a nurse for last 29 years, and last 21 years I am in United States, California. And I'm currently working as a nurse director in a hospital here. And I've been in the leadership role for last 10 years. Coming to USA, I know I focused on bringing my family and also in my career. I did a lot of s- education did do masters in nursing and masters in business administration, did a lot of certifications, micro credentials, and, grow up through this life and get to this ladder and become a nurse director. With all this accomplishment and, on top of my career, many people ask me, why are you also doing a side business? What is the need for you to do a business? Because you already made your career up and you're already accomplished and look like a successful person. With that, I would like to introduce Sherin, who has been a successful entrepreneur. Sherin is originally a nurse, but has been doing this business for last 6 years. Talking about Sherin, she has around 700 people she's coaching and mentoring in this business. I believe she is the right person to answer all the questions for this about this business. And with very excitement, I would like to introduce Sherin Rishad. Hi, Sherin. Welcome to this live.
Hi, Sally. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm really appreciating your time with me today. And with further note, you and I just want to ask you, can you please give an overview of the business that we are doing?
Yeah, of course, of course. Thank you so much, Sally. So basically, a lot of people who are professionals now, burnout is very common now, especially in between healthcare professionals. Being a nurse, I was always thinking burnout is only for nurses, but then I'm a business coach. I'm actually interviewing a lot of people from all career, like all walks of life, many IT professionals and things like that, even scientists and all who's doing this business, right? And when I was talking to them, I realized that those people are actually also burned out. Like nurses at least have they can look after the patients and come back. Even if they're burned out, they can come back home and sleep at last. But being an IT professional, they can't do that. They will be doing 12 hours, 16 hours work, and they are burned out as well. So I understood that burnout is very real. So to answer your question, what are we doing, Sally? So this is a digital marketing opportunity. We are providing a platform for people, for the professionals who is looking for a side stream of income. So especially if you're a very busy professional and working parent, you don't have much time to think about the product, the companies, the platform, how to set up the platform and things like that. So for you to run a digital business properly, you don't need to you need not only the products and companies, you need to have the proper marketing techniques, the training, mentorship, everything has to be there. So if you are a busy professional and parent, you don't have that much time to research and do the trial and error and things like that, right? So here we are. That is where the significance of our platform, where we have a done for you system. So where you can plug and play kind of system where you can do your own digital business, a global business from home. Basically means you can create a side stream of income along with your full-time job and all. Just to tell a little bit about me. So myself, Sherin Rishad, as Sari already introduced myself. So I started this business like 5.5 years ago when I was in Ireland. My intention was just to have a side stream of income, to create some stream of income so that I can stop picking up extra shift, because I was working as a critical care RN. I was so burned out. My kids were very small, and that is when I thought, okay, this is not going right. So I was doing masters. I did masters and all. I climbed up in the ladder as well, but then none of those things actually gave me the satisfaction or the money, so that I can spend more time with my kids. So that was my only intention, to create some side stream of income. And I never wanted to quit my job either, because I was always passionate about my career. I loved what I was doing, except the burnout side. So, but then anyway, I when I started this business with no previous experience, no technical know-how, no digital marketing experience, just an average social media person like anybody else is doing. And 5.5 years into this business, I actually last year I completely quit my nursing job, and now I'm coaching and mentoring around 700 people from around the globe. Like basically professionals, professionals like us who doesn't have any experience, but they want to create a side stream of income without picking up extra shift. So in our platform, a lot of people are actually became part-time, cleared off their debts, paid off their mortgages and things like that. So that is exactly what we are providing. We are providing a legitimate and flexible side stream of income that you can create with your full-time or part-time job, so that you can be free of burnout. Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully,
great.
yeah.
Thank you, Sherin, for explaining. You mentioned that a lot of people are doing. Can you please explain who are like who are the professionals that actually doing and why they are investing their time on this business?
Yeah, absolutely. So there is no specific background of anybody. Anybody can do this business. Platform, as you know, Sally, a lot of doctors, nurses, engineers, IT professionals, working home. Work from. Sitting home moms, truck drivers, cleaners, scientists. So there is no particular profession involved, but anybody, any professional can create a side stream of income. So that's the why they are doing it. First of all, it's legitimate. Of course, if we have like pin, and if we have a reputed profession, you don't want to like compromise your pin or anything like that by doing something illegal, right? So what we are doing is completely legal. So whichever country that you are, example in US, we will get like 1099 by the year end that you can use for tax filing purposes, and you're eligible for tax return as well. And also it's a flexible business. So you don't have to quit your job to do this business. But of course, you can start as a part-time side hustle, which has the potential to make it as your mainstream of income, likewise I'm doing right now. So, but there are people who are still doing their full-time job, because if they love their job so much, and they can still do this as a side hustle, but can still create more stream of income, more income than your full-time job if you are consistent enough into this platform. So yeah, so the flexibility, the legitimacy, and also the high income potential. That is the three things that is actually making people highly paid professionals attracted towards this platform, basically.
Thank you. Do we need any previous experience in this business? Because people always ask, I don't have business experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is no previous experience needed. Like me, as you know, I'm not sure, Sally, do you have any previous experience in the business?
I don't think I did not do any business
Yeah,
person. Yeah. Mhm.
absolutely. So the same, I didn't do any previous experience I don't have any previous experience in the business. In fact, I was actually thinking, the business is for like cunning people, not for like normal people. That's what my thinking was, when I started this business, right? So that is why I never wanted to become a business person. But then after I come to know that, I realized that I lost a lot of things, a lot of insights about life, money, all these things after coming into this platform. So to answer your question, you don't need to have any previous experience, because our platform is set up for normal day-to-day people like you and me, like working professionals, parents. So to create a side stream of income. So you don't need in our business platform, we are doing like professional advertisements, so using sales funnel website so that you can reach global clients. For that, if I am a nurse, I don't know anything about it, but you don't have to worry, because everything that you want to be successful in this business, everything is laid out in our platform. So all you have to do is spend that like an hour a day, flexible with pockets of time. So what I'm doing is when I'm cooking, I can actually hear some training videos. I can talk to my clients. Last 2 weeks I was in Europe. I was still doing the business along with my travel, because if you have a mobile phone internet connection from anywhere around the globe, you can do this business and still make money. So if you are in a career, if you're going for holidays, after the holidays finished, your income stopped, right? Or if you are having a traditional business, so you cannot close your shop and go for holidays endless. But in our business, it is so not only promising you income, it's promising you freedom as well. You can take your business, it's a portable and flexible business that you can carry it anywhere into the globe, around the globe. So basically, it's not tying you up anywhere. So say for example, like we are all from like Kerala, like we are all from India, so we have aging parents. So if you have something needed, you want to go back home and look after your parents, you can still do the business from there. That's the flexibility of this business. So yeah, I guess I have answered your question, right?
Great. So you are saying we have the time freedom, the financial freedom. That is why people are more attractive with that. Do we need to know any technical knowledge? Because that's the other question I always get. You need to
Yeah.
have any technical knowledge about this to run a business.
Yeah, that is another important question, because when people hear about like digital business and they think that, oh, you have to be like really, technically, upfront, but you don't need, like, when I start this business, I don't, as usual, like, normal people, I was using my email, Facebook and all, like once in a while to post and all, but nothing crazy, like, just like normal computer literacy. Other than that, there was nothing like that. But our platform is set up for us, like, even if you don't have any previous experience, everything that you want to know is there in our platform. So everything is in small simple video format, that if you understand minimum English, you can understand it. And so all you have to do is like go to the training in your own time and do that exactly what it is said in the training site. So, and also on the top of that, there is mentorship coaching. If you're stuck anywhere, you have a human being to connect. So which is really important, especially when you're starting a new business, right? So that's the potential of this business. Yeah, the
Yeah.
nature of the business. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining in the mentorship availability and the coaching availability and providing the platform, which what's why I was very excited because you can get your training anytime you want to. Some
Absolutely.
other question, I usually get during my business journey was, is this a money chain? Are you recruiting people for some money chain kind of questions? People always are concerned about
Yeah.
this kind of, they are, so what's your explanation, or what do you think about those kind of questions?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't know what is a money chain initially when I got this kind of questions, Sally. Then I realized actually the people who's asking whether this is a money chain, they also don't have an idea what is a money chain. But then I researched into it, then I realized a money chain, like many people think this is a money chain because there is a payment of 149 US dollar involved in this business. So when you hear about 149 US dollar, there were similar business model beforehand, even in India. A lot of people, like, paid money, and I'm asking you to pay, you're asking other people to pay, like that. So if that's the business, that's a money chain. But our business, it doesn't work that way. There is a payment of 149 US dollar in this business model, but when you pay 149, nothing is come to us, like we are not benefiting from that. We actually have highly reputed companies and medically graded equipments. We have actual products. So if we have a company and product, it's not a money chain. So it's that actually working like the normal business model, basically. So it's not a money chain. So it's a money chain is actually legal business, but in this business is actually flourishing in US, Canada, Australia, India, Middle East, or where else, like, all through the globe. So it's actually flourishing every single day. And a lot of professionals are doing this business and doing legally. So to answer your question, this is not a money chain because we have actual companies and the products involved. And are you recruiting people? No, you are not recruiting people. Here again, as I mentioned, there is the payment of 149 US dollar, which give you full transparency about this business model. So if you don't like it, no questions asked, you can get your full money refund. So basically, we are actually providing you information. It's up to you whether you want to start this business or not. You are not recruiting people in this business. The reason I am saying is that there are people involved. There is no business without people, right? So, say for example, in grocery shop, like, you are not getting paid. Depends upon how much people came to that grocery shop at that day, right? It depends upon how much grocery they are buying, right? The exact thing the company is paying us depends upon not how many people you recruited. It depends upon how much business volume that you're producing for the company. Again, the one of the main good thing about our platform is that you don't have to sell the product. We have products sold through our automated system. You are not selling the product by yourself. There is no direct selling involved here. So the system is doing the selling for you, and you basically you get commissions. It's a high ticket item sale, so high commissions are that is why professionals are earning more than their monthly salary through this platform. So yeah, so did I answer your question? Yes.
Yes, you did. Thank you for explaining. This is not a money chain and not money involved. Like there is some money to initial, but that's not a money chain thing. One other question you mentioned, and people around the world are doing it, like any country, it's globally doing it. I mean, all the countries, most of the countries are doing it. But one question or concerns when I talking to people are like they don't have time. People are busy. We know that we all are busy, and still people are getting successful in this like
Yes.
you. So,
Yes.
how do we, like what will be the answer for those people who are saying that, it takes a lot of time and we don't have that much time?
Yeah. So basically, like, if you're already working full time and if you're a busy parent, you don't have much time. So there is no question of you starting a traditional business. If you are starting a traditional business, you have to be like, say, for example, if you're opening up a shop, there'll be a lot of money involved. There is a lot of money investment involved. And you have to go very early in the morning. You can come only in the very late in the night, which will never happen if you have a full time job or a family, right? Basically, for you, especially for parents, the money is the time that we are spending with our family, right? So those kind of businesses are actually taking the time away from your family. Again, in our business model, it's not a get rich quick scheme. You have to invest time. But the thing is that you don't have to travel anywhere. You can do it at home along with your children. While you're looking after your children, while you're cooking, while you're traveling, while you're driving, while you're dropping off your kids, for the activities, and you're waiting and just watching the reels. That time is enough for you to start to do this business successfully, right? So, to answer your question, if you don't have that much time, this is a perfect side hustle because this can be done anytime, anywhere with pockets of time. So, our platform is set up in such a way. And also, majority of the heavy lifting is done by the system, like the automated system, right? So, you are not actually spending all day in the phone. You are not spending all day in front of the computer. It doesn't work that way. So, it is built up in such a way that to fit to the life of the busy professionals, basically. Yeah, so it's flexible. That is why many people are doing it successfully.
Thank you. Yes, the flexibility. You can do it anytime. There is no time need to, but you need to spend the time, but you can do it anytime.
That's
So
right.
that's a big positive part of this
Yeah, actually,
business.
I would say, Sally, like, if you have an hour a day, like, if you're a working professional, Monday through Friday working professional like you, so after you come back from work, you may be able to spend an hour, right? Or maybe like half an hour before you go to work, or like 10 minutes in between your break, those kind of time that you can utilize for this business. Which other business that you can do like this, right? But with a high income potentials. We are not talking about like 200, $300. Like, it's a high income potential business which can replace your income if you are consistent. Again, it's not a get rich quick scheme, but if you're consistent, if you're willing to spend like 2 3 years, not like 6 months, and see like if this business work for you, right? So you have to be consistent. You have to have the faith. There are a lot of people who are changing their life with this opportunity, who are dedicated to this platform, who are actually consistent and doing willing to do it for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining to all the people who are watching this. Actually, this give you the flexibility, the freedom, and when you spend your time investing in with this business, you are going to actually change your life once you are consistently doing with this business. And if now that you explained the most part of this business, like how this work, thank you again for being here. If people are still interested, what is the next step? People are wanted to know what is the next step.
Yeah. So for you, if you're interested, what you have to do is please contact Sally, and please provide your email address to Sally, and Sally will send you a business overview to watch, which is a free webinar. Like, there is 30-minute webinar or 90-minute webinar. You can do, as time permits. And then the 30-minute webinar or the free webinar is just an overview. You will not know the details of the business. So if you're genuinely interested, you have to take a second step. which is watching the actual business plan, the specifics of the business, like the companies, the products, your investment, your return, and everything that you want to know about this business will be known to you by registering for the detailed business plan by paying a completely refundable 149 US dollar. And 149 US dollar is, as I already mentioned, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you are not interested, you will get your full money refund. So basically, you are not losing anything by just paying 149, watching the plan. And then if you are interested, this 149 will be used towards your technical support for the lifetime. And there will be a training set that will teach you how to advertise in 7 different social media platforms. And you'll have like lifelong mentorship, technical support. Everything is included in this one-time payment of 149. Okay. If you are not interested, this 149 is completely refundable. If you are interested, you'll be taking a one-on-one coaching call with a coach whom you are assigned to, and then you can ask any doubts and you can choose your investment plan and you can affiliate with the company and you can start your business with the help of the mentor and the coach. And if you are not interested, again, it is completely refundable.
Thank you, Sherin. Sherin, all my life I thought, I was taught to work hard is to get there where you want, and I always did. I
Mhm.
always work hard and always on top of everything that I wanted to be. But after coming this, like as we grow older and thinking, what is the next, that's where I thought about a business. And this really, success is not really by it being on top of a career. Actually, success is giving you the time freedom, your health, and
Mhm.
also the financial freedom all
Mhm.
together, right? So that's where I believed in this business, and thank you for putting me together with this business. And if the people who are listening to this, if you think this is something you want to think, explore, and want to know more, please contact me or Sharon, and we'll give you the details for this business.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Sally. Yeah. Thank you, anybody who is watching. Thank you.
Thank you again, Sharon, for this
Thank
lovely
you.
meeting.
Thank you.